I'm going to take a few minutes to tell you about myself if we've never had the pleasure of connecting online. Here's my family. This is my husband, Rick, and my sons, Riley and Jackson, and I'm Judy, the Lifesaving Coach. And I'm a soccer mom, and because of the love of our children, we do so much for them because the truth is, if it wasn't for my boys' passion for playing soccer, you would never find me at a soccer field. Instead, you would find me on the dance floor or near water, which is where I love to spend my time. And yes, I have a river in my backyard. I live on the Nottawasaga River in Ontario, Canada. I was born and raised in Oakville, Ontario, Canada, but my family made a big decision to move out of the city and purchase a riverfront property. This was a huge change, but we have never looked back and love river life. And when you have young children and water in your backyard, knowing and remembering life-saving skills is essential. I've been teaching life-saving skills since I was a teenager when I was a swim instructor and a lifeguard. And then I advanced to teach and examine lifeguarding courses. And when it was time for me to move on from my lifeguarding days and go to university, I didn't want to stop teaching life-saving skills. So I became a certified CPR instructor. And this allowed me to continue teaching life-saving skills outside of a pool facility. Even though I worked as a director of marketing and communications for many years in the media industry, I still always ran my CPR training business. And I loved teaching these skills in a variety of settings such as community centers, corporate training, pharmacies, and doctors' offices. And I love teaching these skills to a variety of people from the general public to parents to healthcare professionals like nurses and paramedics. And when I became a parent, I was especially thankful that I knew and remembered critical life-saving skills because the reality is, most parents don't. I wanted to change this, so I created a CPR and first aid program for parents to laser focus on infant and child life-saving skills. My program was a huge success until COVID hit, and I had to shut down all of my in-person training. Then one day during the pandemic, I went to Costco, and that day changed the way I prepared parents for emergencies. Here's what happened. I was in the Costco parking lot and I was filling up my trunk with everything that I purchased. And of course, as usual, I spent way too much. I'm sure that you can relate. Anyway, it was a beautiful sunny spring day and there was a cute little 3-year-old girl and she was enjoying a lollipop. You know, the mini spherical ones you often get at Halloween, while her mom shoved all of their groceries into their trunk. The excited little girl was jumping and the lollipop broke off the stick and slid right down her windpipe. I witnessed this as I was filling up my trunk. And her mom froze and clearly had no idea what to do as her daughter couldn't make a sound and was grasping at her throat. I immediately told her mom that I knew how to help and asked permission to do so. Her mom screamed, "Yes!" I calmly and confidently wrapped my arms around the little girl and gave her a few abdominal thrusts. The lollipop flew out of her mouth across the Costco parking lot. Her mom frantically and embarrassingly thanked me and told me that the CPR course that she had signed up for got canceled due to COVID. I don't know what would have happened if I wasn't there, but I'm so thankful that I was able to see that little girl's life at Costco. Now I have a question for you. Would you know and remember what to do if your baby or child choked right now? If your answer is a definite no or you're unsure, then stick with me because I'm going to show you how you can avoid being in this situation just like this little girl's mom was. That day when I was driving home and reflecting on this emergency, I knew that something had to change because parents were suddenly cut off from learning critical life-saving skills. And that's when I decided to turn my in-class training into a virtual school. And by doing so, I realized that online life-saving training was actually even better than in-class training for parents. Some of the benefits include location. Parents don't even have to leave their home to learn life-saving skills. Time, parents can learn life-saving skills on their schedule. And money, no commuting costs, no babysitting expenses, and parents only have to register once to be prepared to save their child's life from 0 to 12. And best of all, no matter what is going on in the world or in parents' hectic schedules, parents always have access to life-saving education. And this ongoing access enables parents to easily learn and remember versus learn and forget life-saving skills, which typically happens when parents attend in-person training once and then never get around to refreshing their skills. So that's just a little bit about me and how I discovered a better way for parents to know and remember CPR and choking skills. But I've got another question for you. Can you imagine what it would feel like if you could always be prepared to help save your baby or child's life? and accomplish this easily and conveniently, I bet this would make you feel pretty good, right? Well, I hope this got you saying yes, please, to feeling confident and prepared, because I'm going to show you a simple way to accomplish this. Because here's the truth, the only thing that you can control about an emergency is how prepared you are to handle it. Yet most parents aren't prepared, and when a choking emergency strikes, which can lead to a preventable tragedy, not being prepared is their #1 regret. But I'm here to inform you that it doesn't have to be this way. I want to stop you from making this mistake. As a parent, I know how busy, overwhelmed, and exhausted you are most of the time, and that your to-do list is endless. And it's so easy to put off learning life-saving skills to tomorrow, but the reality is, tomorrow could be too late. So I want to bring your attention to the importance of proactively knowing and remembering life-saving skills, and I want you to know how doable this is for you. The best time to learn life-saving skills was yesterday, but the next best time is today. And there is a way to regret-proof parenthood, ditch your fears, gain life-saving confidence and peace of mind, and do all of this easily and on your schedule. Want to know how? I'm going to help you, and I want you to get started with my free choking class for busy parents. It's called Quickly Clear It, Don't Fear It. Know and remember exactly what to do when your baby or child chokes, even if you're terrified of choking. Sign up at thelifesavingcoach.com/choking. See you in class. And now watch the video showing on your screen, as this is the video YouTube recommends you watch next.